Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here wrapped in my cozy wool blanket and looking out of the window and enjoying this fantastic view. And yeah, I'm back in the mountains. I drove here yesterday. I drove just after work actually, so kinda crazy, but I made it here at maybe it was at 9 p.m. and I have had a great good night's sleep actually. So, and I've already had my breakfast. So I'm getting ready to go out there and explore some new locations. So I'm really excited about this trip. I have two and a half days of photography in the mountains, and I'm gonna use this car as my base camp. I will cook all my food here and sleep in the car. And yeah, a funny thing that happened when I arrived here yesterday. There was an owl just outside the window here, and I actually got some footage of it. I just opened the door and got my telelens and Nikon Z7. So I got some nice footage to show you of that owl. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare, get dressed, and do some exploring today. So let's get going. It's gonna be a exciting day. Feels a little bit chilly, even though it's maybe 7 degrees warm. Might be because I just woke up, but I'm really happy that I brought my down jacket. And there's a mire just close to the car here, and there's a really interesting bird down there right now. In Swedish we call them storspov. I don't know what they're called in English. I can put up their name in English on the screen for you. But they make a really fantastic sound. So I'm gonna get my telelens and my kind of big microphone and go down there and see if I can get some footage of them. I haven't heard the curlews in a few minutes, so I'm not sure they are still here. But I can hear some grouses on the other side of a small tarn. So I'm gonna go a little bit closer and see if I can get some footage of them instead. I can see them on the other side of the tarn, but it's maybe 100 meters away. This 70 to 200 lens is kind of short focal length to get some nice footage of them. But I do have my photo blind with me, so maybe tomorrow morning I'm gonna go down here really early in the morning, like 3 a.m. and do a more serious go and try and get some really nice footage of them. I think they also have some kind of lekking going on right now, so they also have a really nice sound. But for now I'm just gonna get some video clips of them from a distance. This is the only clip I got of the grouse at the time, but later that day I got really close to one. What I thought was a curlew actually turned out to be its smaller cousin,
A wimbrel?
I didn't get much footage of the grouses, but I'll give it another go tomorrow, early morning. But I found something else that's interesting. There's the tiniest of anthills, and they're kind of, they must have just woken up from their winter hibernation or whatever it's called they're doing in the winter. And you might have seen anthills early spring, and they're all kind of swarming on the surface, on the top of the anthill. And I saw a TV show, a nature TV show, and they explained that they do that because they go up on the surface of the anthill and they catch the sunlight and get warm, and they go back down into the anthill further down in the ground, and they do that like in a circulation, and that way they heat up the anthill from inside with their heat of their bodies. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. These are really sleepy ants. So yeah, just a interesting thing. And I think that's one of the things that I enjoy the most with my with my YouTube channel, that I can mix landscape photography and wildlife photography and bird photography in a kind of mixture. I really like that with my channel, and I hope you enjoy that as well. Yeah, but now it's time for some landscape photography, and picture this: a mountain in the distance, and a creek through the landscape, and maybe I think there was a beaver hut there. So that's what I'm gonna go and explore now. I don't know if there's a shot there, but it looks promising. So let's go. Wow, this is really fantastic. It actually looks a lot better than I imagined. There has to be a shot there, right? A landscape photographer's dream. So I got my Nikon Z7, but this is the 70 to 200 lens. So I'm gonna get my 24 to 70 zoom lens and mount it on my tripod and try to find a really nice composition here. And I think I'm gonna try and find a composition, take that shot, and go back here when there's better light. I don't know, this is broad daylight, kind of harsh conditions with light. But the sun is gonna set in that direction, and I think with some really nice evening sunset light, this is gonna be a fantastic shot. So yeah, I'm gonna find a composition and hopefully get back here when there's better light. A landscape photographer's dream might have been an exaggeration, but I still thought it was worth setting up my camera and try to frame the scene. And doesn't that look like a beaver hut? I have no idea what else it could be. Anyway, I set up my tripod, mounted my Nikon Z7 and 24-70 lens and started searching for a nice composition. However, I've been walking around there for quite some time now, trying to find the perfect angle for a shot. But there always seem to be some distractions in the shot, like branches or trees. But it sure has some potential, and I've taken a few shots in black and white. So if any one of them turn out to be any good, I will put it up on screen for you. So this is the shot that I got, and I captured it when the sun hit the distant mountains and left the rest of the landscape in the shade of the clouds. I consciously underexposed the shot, making it easier for the eye to follow the stream towards the mountains. The balance is off to the left and the bushes in the foreground is a bit distracting, but all in all I like the shot. It was really fun to explore this location, but it's the middle of the day now and I need some food. I'm gonna prepare some dried freeze food. Just gonna take out my storm kitchen and boil some water. And it's a really interesting location, so I think I'm gonna stay here. This is the location where I slept this night. So yeah, get some food, maybe take a nap and get back out there. Because I really think there's more to this place than I have seen so far. This mountain that I have photographed all day is called Anåfjället. And I think it was maybe 2015. Kind of marked the beginning of my landscape photography career. I took a picture here of the mountain and a small tarn. It was in autumn. And it kind of marked the beginning of my, I don't know, something awoken inside me when I took that picture. Some kind of awe for nature, for landscape photography. And I've kept going since then. But sure, I have done a lot of photography before 2015 and before that photograph, but something really came alive inside me. I don't know how to explain it. I got some connection with the landscape that I've never felt before. And since that day, landscape photography has been my #1 hobby. I had my lunch and a nap. I won't tell you how long the nap was, because you're just gonna laugh at me. Okay, it was a 2-hour nap. I had studied a map of the location, so I knew where there was some creeks. I was determined to get a better shot with the mountains and a creek in the foreground. This creek was too small. This creek tarn could have worked as a photograph if it wasn't for the lonely tree to the right. There was also a small tree right by the stream. No shot, but very beautiful to look at. I kept going like this for hours. I entered a meditatively state of mind, just hiking and searching for the perfect photograph. I have for a long time, years actually, wanted to explore this area. But it turned out that the shot I was looking for was nowhere to be found. I have nothing to complain about. A full day in the outdoor with my camera is something that I always enjoy, even if I don't get the photograph I was hoping for. Okay, I'm finally back in the car. I think I've been out there doing photography for almost 10 hours today. Oh, so I'm really exhausted. I need something to eat and maybe I watch a movie or something. Oh, but really fantastic day. And you guys have already seen all the shots, but I have a good feeling. I think some of them turned out to be really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna sleep early today, and hopefully I will get up really early in the morning and use my photo blind and see if I can get some nice footage of the grouses. There's still a lot of light outside, but as I said, I'm so tired. I don't think I have the energy to do anything more today. So yeah, I see you all tomorrow. Well, good morning everyone. Yeah, it's morning, even though it's super bright outside. It's 8 in the morning. And I woke up at 3 a.m. But it was raining. And I didn't want to go out in the rain with my photo blind and try to capture some footage of the grousers. So instead I had a really comfortable and cozy time in my car. I slept some more and yeah, took it easy. Regain some energy for my next photo shoot, and I'm actually on my way to my next location, but that's gonna be next week's video. I'm soon end this video, and I've got my camera gear packed in the bag, and I got my down jacket and waterproofs and food, so I'm gonna be up there in the mountains the whole day. Actually, I'm gonna hike up higher up in the mountains, so I'm hoping for a lot of snow and a lot of melt water and really nice fantastic views as far as the eye can see. That's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, I'm on my way there now, and this video is I'm done. I'll end the video here. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I see you in the next video. Bye for now. It's absolutely fantastic out here. So raw and wild. Just behind me here are the mountains.